21st, 2017. Alright, so this is time for Slamfest. So today I'm doing something different. I want to do battle lounges and have you guys watch my battle lounge matches. So I figured, I know I tried doing this before, but what I did was I went to the main menu and I tried to come in here with the broadcast rolling and it wouldn't let me. So if I came in here first and start the broadcast, it looks like it works. So I put comment seeking someone stronger than me, first to 3. So I'm gonna go in and see what I get, and you guys, I'm bringing you guys along with me. So all right, cool. Well, let's see what we get here. It'll be interesting. Yeah, again. All right, I already got somebody. Check it out. I got a Ziku, silver ranked Ziku. Cool. Yeah, so I haven't been streaming. It's been about a week, I think, since I've been streaming. So here we go. Happy to be getting one in here. All right. So there's a nicely ranked Ziku. Of course, I haven't had time to do rank this past week. The last time I played rank, I had a kind of a bad streak and I lost a bunch of my league points. So sorry about that, guys. It's just the way it is sometimes. Not always a reflection of how good I play. It's just sometimes you get those players that matches you can't beat, and you keep losing points. And that was happening to me the other day, about a week ago. So anyway, that's how I lost all my points. So here I am. Sorry about that, but you know, I know I can fight people around the 2K level, the silver level. So I don't care what the points are. Really, it's just I know I can get back in there and get them all. So all right, let's see what the Ziku's got. Beautiful. Ah, got him the first round. Yeah, so we'll see what happens in this battle. It's kind of fun because I might just keep fighting this guy depending on how much he wants to fight me, or I might wait for somebody else in between if he leaves. We'll see what happens, but it's just pretty fun though. I like it. Oh, I caught him off guard with that one. Right into my hands. Beautiful. I'm sure he's reserving a little bit. I'm sure he...
You win.
I'm almost confident he's capable of more than that. I think this could be his warm-up match, too. He's definitely a good Ziku, though. Not definitely. So we'll see how this goes.
Round 1.
Oh man, I hope everyone's doing well out there. I just thought about the fact that he's doing okay and doing well. That's my hopes. Nice, nice. Gotcha. Nice job, bro. Nice job. Got me down like 20% there. Oh, it's so much fun to be playing Zangief. I love this. Didn't get the hit confirmed there. I should have waited for the hit confirm. That's okay though. Very patient. Very defensive. Which means I can block, which means I can grapple him because he's defending so much. Oh, nice, nice. Got him, nice. Playing really well. He really is playing well. A little bit of element surprise there on my in my favor, I think. So we'll see how he does in subsequent matches here. But that's good Ziku. He's patient. He's defensive. He's waiting for the right time, waiting for the right moment, and he strikes. So yeah, he's level 9. I mean, you know, who knows how much time he's had with Ziku. Some people like to come in with play a character that they don't usually play, and they like to play in Battle Lounge. And this is a good place for that. I just love Battle Lounge because, you know, I like casuals, but I like getting different people involved. You can only get certain groups of people because the points have to be within a certain range, or they'll never show up in a casual match. And this is what I like about Battle Lounge, because I can get somebody in gold come in. I fought gold Minot, gold Ziku, and things like that, and it's fun. I love it. They creamed me, but I had fun. You know. And so, anyway. But I like, there you go. He got me. He got me good. But I like Battle Lounge for that, because it's just fun.
You need to pay attention. Round 2.
I have a wide variety of characters too. This makes it really fun. Oh, I got him. He did the V reversal, but that left him open for the critical art. Gotcha. Nice. He's a good Ziku, though.
Final round. Fight.
It's good to be on here with you guys. Just hitting some matches up with Geef. Love it. Love Zangief. So much fun. I'm just pumped tonight. Oh, nice EX. Oh, he got the EX. Yes. Hi, Young Joe. How are you? I got all your comments yesterday or the day before, so thank you. I can tell you're a very, very good person, so thank you. You had a lot of nice comments to say. Nothing bad to say towards me, so I appreciate that.
Round 1.
Yeah, you had awesome birdie. You really have an awesome birdie. I love your birdie. You killed me on that matchup, so I can't wait to do more here. Actually, hey, Young Joe, if you want to hang out a little bit when I'm done with this guy, I'll get you in here. I'll invite you in. You could be a part of my broadcast. How would you like that? Nice. He got me. He got me. That running bear grab was a little risky. He got me. Ooh. Oh, he jumped. He jumped. Nice block. Go for the SPD finish. Brought it back in for another round.
Come at me with more next time.
Final round.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, no problem. I just thought about that after I asked you. I'm like, maybe you aren't watching this at home right now. Maybe you're on your phone or something. So that's cool. That's totally cool. We'll get you in sometime though. I'd love to. I'd love to. And yes, you've been really doing well with your birdie. And I got ZQ. Yes. No, just if you watch this later, I love you. You did good. You did good. I got lucky. Got the right read there. Yeah, she's been working on them a while. Well, it shows. It shows. Because your birdie is awesome. And you creamed me on that. I went back and watched that match. I'm like, wow. I don't know why you were saying I was a good geef because you clobbered me, but hey, you know, sometimes from your perspective, though,
It's go.
matchup for geef. That's a good question. Thanks for the match. Good game. Okay, he wants to do another one. Alright, I'll do another one with this guy. Who's the toughest matchup for geef? Well, I have to say the zoning characters are definitely one of the toughest for geef. So, Dalsim and Manat, probably a couple of the top ones. I'm not gonna kind of rank them because I don't really like doing that. You know, I can get killed by a Ryu. So, you know, I mean, I think anybody's can be tough, but you know, you said who's the toughest, so I would probably say the zoners. Definitely Dalsim's got to be one of the hardest. I have a really hard time. I can't get in on them, so it makes the match difficult. I have to play very, very smart and very, very carefully, and I usually have to outplay a Dalsim if I want to have any chance at all. And even then, he doesn't have to be that good to beat Geef, to be honest with you, because the match is pretty much in his favor. He has range advantage. He's got multiple, you know, of course he has the fireball, the flame, and everything, so I think you know what I mean there. But Geef being a grappler, that's always a challenge, is the zoners. So, and Manat not as bad with Manat, you know, because Dalsim has more range than she does, and Dalsim has the teleport as well. So I think Dalsim's a tad bit harder than she is. But Manat's definitely up there. And Birdie, and I'll tell you something too. Birdie is awesome. Birdies are pretty good, a pretty tough matchup. I have to be right on edge if I'm going to beat a birdie. Birdies are good. They've got a lot. Birdie's got a lot of very well-rounded. I'll just say it that way. Being able to throw out the chains all the way across the screen, pretty much, and being able to do it also in the air, that can make it tough for geese to get in. So.
Round one.
Yeah. You and me both, brother. You and me both. I think I beat a couple people that just barely played her on their first match, and I had been training like mad with Keith. So I beat a couple of them because they didn't know how to play Manat. That's the only reason. After day one, that was it. My winning streak was gone. It's like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna have to be a master if I want to even come close to getting in on a Monat. So, you know, I mean, Monat players make mistakes, but you can't make pretty much any. So, I love watching Stupendous, you know, the pro Zangief, Stupendous, or Itazan, you know, being one of the best Geefs, and Snake Eyes, of course, to be respected by anybody that plays. Love those guys. They're great. Love those guys. But I know when they're having trouble with Monat, I'm just kind of chuckling a little bit. I'm like, well, even they're having trouble, so okay. I guess I can make, you know, have some bad matches. I've seen him do good. It's funny because I've seen him do really good against those matchups, and I just kind of laugh. I'm like, yeah, that's because Stupendous is just so darn good that even Monat's not going to be able to stop him. That's just because he's so good, you know? It's not because it is an easy matchup. You know? And I really think that Ziku's going to win this one. Yeah, he just murdered me. Nice going. But anyway, I'm sorry. I know I talk a lot, so I apologize. Kind of long-winded, but... Ooh. Oh, beautiful. I'll get that critical art off and just pretty much seal the deal here. I would rather just stun him, though, because... Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's alright, though. I have a lot of health, so that's alright. I'm not going to be able to use the stun, so I'll just knee hammer my way in, and beautiful. I got him. Nice job. This is a good Ziku.
You win. Round one. Fight.
Oh, bad option. Beautiful. Got him.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that, about Sim being a bad matchup for Birdie. I guess I didn't really think about that. I have played Birdie a little bit. I do like him. So that's interesting. I guess that makes sense though, because he is, you know, Birdie's very manhandling aggressive too. He's very physical. So I guess that makes sense. Despite having your chains, I'm sure that must be difficult. So then, you know, you say it is, so I know it is. Yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, he teleports out of everything. So you're finally on him. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna get this Doll Sim. And then you're like, I almost got you. And your arms come across, and you caught nothing. And he's behind you, and he's got the full screen. And it's like, didn't I just spend the whole match working my way in? Yeah, well, you just lost that because he teleported. Have fun. Nice knowing you. Then he goes and pounds you. So, yeah, So I gotta work on. I'll work on those matches too. Yeah, you were destroying Manas today, and no doubt, no doubt. I bet you were doing better than I was. I'm sure. I'm sure of that. And I like it. I like Birdie's headbutt. That's kind of cool because you can gain. It's like a nice little gap closer, you know, if the opportunity presents itself. So, that's cool. I'm sure that helps you a little bit. But yeah, she's still a tough matchup though. And well, that's good. I appreciate you like hearing my my take on the game. You know, I don't know if I'm certainly not right about everything, but I'm just kind of speaking from experience. Not necessarily from knowing, but just from my experience, you know. I'm sure the pros would have something different to say. All right, yeah, cool. Let's go. I was trying to find Let's Have a Good Match, but I think that's on a different chat panel. So, got Armika here now, so this will be interesting. Another grappler. Another true grappler. Another true grappler. Or I should say wrestler. I know some distinguish the true. They call like Zangief and Armika are like really grapplers, and then you have like your or I should say they're your wrestlers. And then a grappler is slightly different. Like Alex is a little bit more of a grappler. He's not as dependent upon grapples.
I'll kick your ass! All right, let's begin.
Round 1.
Yeah, you have to play it so patient. That's exactly it. And you're gonna take some damage, right? I mean, coming from the birdie side of things, you gotta take some damage. And that's how it is with Zangief. A lot of people don't really understand that. They think that a good birdie will be one that doesn't take any damage, but I would disagree with that. I would say, you know what? They have to take some damage. Birdie's got to do what he's got to do, and sometimes you have to take damage to get the setup you want to crush your opponent. So that's fine, you know. I mean, that's fine. Oops. I got it. You know, that's playing patient. That's it. And you just gotta know when to do it. Sometimes you can play a little more aggressively, but the zoners, you gotta wait for an opportunity, especially. So you got so much better at both of those matchups. So good for you. I'm glad your training is paying off, and you're able to get. There we go. Could have blurred. But you know. Yeah, it's good that your training has been paying off for you. I find that's something that some people aren't willing to do, but it really does help. If you take that person in training mode and you just work on those matches, it really helps. Yeah, Mika is crazy in the corners. Yeah. I'll tell you what, even being a wrestler, Zangief, I mean, I'm scared sometimes. I'm like, oh no, she's gonna grapple me. Hopefully I'll get my grapple first.
It's go time.
And this player might be saying goodbye to me. She left. Okay, that's alright. She's maybe a little newer to game. Seems like she's struggling a little bit, so that's okay. I'm sorry. If you watch this, Armika player, I apologize for being so aggressive. Sometimes I go in and do my thing, and I don't give as much consideration as somebody might be a little newer to game, so sorry about that. I hope I didn't give you a bad experience. I don't want to do that to anybody. Especially when people are trying to learn. You know, people are trying to learn. You know, I don't want to, you know, come across as nasty. You know, I just go in and I do my best because I don't really know. I mean, especially in Battle Lounge, I don't know who I'm getting. So, you know, I could be fighting anybody. You know, so I tend to not hold anything back. And then if I see that the player is struggling and they want to continue, I like to ease off a little bit. You know, give them a chance to grow and learn. You know, there's no reason to be hardcore on anybody else. So, but I like the Battle Lounge. I think it's a good place to learn. Definitely a good place to learn. So Joe, when I came in, or if I don't know if I'm calling you as you like to be called, so you can correct me. But Joe, I decided to come in. There's some matches. Yeah, yeah. See, you know, being a player that's better than me, you know, of course, you know more than I do, and I'm sure you have more experience. But you know, coming from Birdie's point of view, you know, you can correct me, but I think it's similar to Geef in the fact that, you know, we play a stronger, a little bit slower character. So the price we kind of pay for that is we get hit by stuff because, you know, we're not moving at Cammy's speed. You know, we're not moving at Karen's speed. Okay, I mean, we have to, you know, honor their speed, and we have to take punishment sometimes. That's the price we have to pay. You know, sometimes I get the right read, and you know, I don't get hit hardly at all. I did the right thing at the right time, and she couldn't compensate. But generally, I'm going to take some punishment. But I found if I took punishment to get in, and I got a really good offensive going, and I got a nice setup, and I'm just mowing her down, whether it's Karen or Colleen or Chun-Li, whoever it is, they're all faster than me. If I'm just nailing them down, I can do good, you know. I feel like it's I feel like it's worth the damage. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Joe. I totally agree, and that's what I put in the commentary on the comments on this Battle Lounge channel is I'm seeking someone stronger than me, and I like putting that in there. I like fighting people, silver, gold. You know, while I feel like I can fight silver on their level, I don't get too filled of myself. I never do that anyway. There's no reason to be arrogant, but I fight every match with my best. You know, I know every player has got a lot of potential, so I assume I like to take the position that they're better than me in general, so I'm going to do my best. But I let the fight dictate itself. It just depends upon my opponent. So I'll be as aggressive as I can get away with. Taunting and stuff like that. Yeah, I find some people that do it, and I don't personally get offended because I feel like, you know, hey, if, you know, it makes them feel good to do stuff like that, that's fine. You know, I don't make a big fuss out of it. I'm just trying to learn, and really I appreciate those players that are mopping the floor with me because they've made me, you know, the player I am today, which, you know, I still have a long ways to go, but so. Yes, exactly. Don't you find? I think I couldn't have said it any better. I'm on the same page. I think as big characters, we have to work at it, and we're trying to learn to make the better read. We're trying to practice reacting better, and that's really our goal: is to sharpen our reaction speed to the point where, we're sharpening our skills. You know, we're sharpening our reaction speed. We have to react to things. Corner pressure. Yeah. If you're Geef, if I'm in the corner as Geef and they've got me in the corner, that's bad news. That's really, really bad news. So I have to play patiently and gently. There's sometimes a few ways to deal with that. So it just depends on who I'm fighting. But if I can corner my opponent, that's great. That's wonderful. You know, I want to play with my normals and keep them there. I want to keep them out of the air. I want to do the standing light jab and keep them out of the air, that kind of thing. If they keep constantly jumping, I see it, I will jump and do an air SPD, which is called the Borscht Dynamite. I tend to do that a lot as well. So I'm not getting any players here. Hopefully I'm not boring anybody. My channel is open, so yeah. You know what I could do too?